Hey everybody, welcome back to my vlog. I see we got some snow out there today, so it looks like winter came early. It's not so bad though. It doesn't look like there's going to be any accumulation or anything like that, at least for now. Who knows if it's going to change later, but it certainly is cold outside. But today I just kind of want to piggyback off of my vlog from yesterday. About relearning stuff, and that's all part of me trying to better myself as a person. I'm trying to relearn and learn new things so that I have more knowledge, and hopefully it'll help me in the long run. Math's always been one of my weak points, so starting over with it is kind of difficult. I was never really that good at math, as I said before, but I feel like if I do this I'll feel better about myself, and gain some more knowledge. If I would have paid attention in school, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now, but, aside from that, I think tomorrow I'm going to start working on stuff earlier. I kind of just lounged around a little bit today beforehand, like when I got up, I had group today. I had group at, this morning, so I didn't not do anything all day. I had to go do that, but I sure am procrastinating, and it's because I'm just super anxious about a lot of things. I tend to spread myself too thin because I feel like I need to do so many things at once, and then my brain just kind of doesn't like it. It's not like it shuts down on me. It just kind of goes haywire. And I end up overwhelming myself, so I'm trying to just focus on one thing, and that is for today the algebra that I'm trying to relearn. Among other things, I think tomorrow I'm going to get up early. Excuse me. Well, I have to get up early anyways. I got an appointment in the morning, but when I get back, I'm going to try and spend some time on some of my other online classes that I started and I didn't finish. Excuse me. It's all the coffee I've been drinking. Oh, that's the other thing. I finished all my pop. No more pop in the house. I think I'm finally to the point where I'm fed up with it, and trying to not, excuse me, trying to not cave in and buy anymore. Pop's obviously not healthy for you, and I'm trying to be healthier. So as it stands right now, all I got to drink is coffee and water. Coffee I don't think I'll be able to give up. I like coffee too much, and obviously it helps wake you up a little bit with the caffeine. The only downside to that is the caffeine can contribute to more anxiety. But that's where my Klonopin comes into play. If I didn't have that, I would be stressed out even more than I already am about things. Because as it stands, I do have quite a bit going on, financially, and me pushing myself to do these online classes, and and the fact that I'm working now. Excuse me. I got something in my throat. So I'm trying to find time to take care of all this stuff and get some work done on these classes. It's not exactly easy when you're really depressed. I'm sure some of you out there know how bad depression can get. It's no joke, and you can kind of fall into a slump, which is what happened with me. I had a good routine going a while ago, and I just kind of fell off the wagon there. So I'm trying to get back up, trying to get into another routine. I'm going to try and plan, for each of my classes, I'm going to try and set aside an hour each day for each one of them. So if I'm taking 3-4 classes, that's going to be 4 hours out of my day that I work on them. It's just been difficult getting myself to get the motivation to follow through and do that. And I try to remind myself of a saying I heard once, and that's procrastination is a thief of time. And unfortunately, I've been procrastinating a lot lately, just because there's been other stuff on my mind. There's a situation I want to talk about, but I'm not going to. I try to be open as possible on here. That's like I said from the beginning, that's what I was going to do, but I'm finding that not saying something about everything that's going on is, a smart idea, just because I don't want things to be misconstrued or anything like that. So, otherwise, like I said, this is a piggyback off yesterday's vlog. So I'm hoping to get some stuff done today. I gotta go to work in a few hours, so I still have time to get some work done at home. And as you can see, I have my hood up, I have my hoodie on. Still trying to keep the heat off as much as possible. Trying to save money wherever I can, because I got some financial stuff I gotta take care of, like that other car, which is almost paid off, thankfully. I think I mentioned that in the other vlog, but that has nothing to do with me relearning stuff. That's just something else that's going on. So my goal is to try to get my anxiety in check and get some work done on this math class. I know I feel better once I do. Like I said, this is all, me trying to better myself as a person, as a whole. So I figure, learning stuff now is going to be more beneficial for me in the long run. And I've got the time to do it. And the great thing about it, like I said before, is I can do it on my own time. And I was looking into, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet, but I was looking into an online course for IT support. I think that's one thing I'm interested in, because I love computers and I love working with them and knowing more about them. I wish I knew more about them already, but I know a fair amount of stuff. I just know that the stuff I know is just from me learning by trial and error. Definitely made a lot of errors in my computer experience, but I learned from them, which is good. That's, you're going to make mistakes here and there, but as long as you learn from them, that's what counts. And some of that knowledge has benefited me greatly, especially when I went into some of these courses, like the cybersecurity and the ethical hacking class and whatnot, and the web design. Which the web design stuff is getting, where I left off is pretty tough. I'm going to have to go learn logic over again and some other things I have to relearn. But as I said, today the focus is algebra, and I need to get something done on that before I feel like a failure again, which is also the depression at work. It just kind of makes you feel like you're not good enough. And it doesn't help when you're trying to better yourself and dealing with anxiety and depression, because they can get really bad. So I'm trying not to get myself all worked up, trying not to spread myself too thin. I don't know what it is, but on days where I've got to work, I feel like I'm more anxious, just because of, I really don't know why. I just get more anxious on days that I have to work. But I just try to make the most of my day and be productive, so I feel good. And hopefully today I get some stuff done. I'm going to try and force myself to work on that class for at least an hour. A little bit here and there until I get back into a routine. I should have started on it earlier, but I had to go to group this morning, so it's not like I didn't do anything all day. I had to go to group, which is once every week I have to go. But tomorrow I plan on working more on my courses. I got to get up early for another appointment tomorrow morning to see a counselor. So I'll already, have a head start on the day once I get out of that, and then I'll have more time before work to work on some other stuff, and hopefully accomplish a decent amount of work with these online classes. That, and the bettering myself goes further than just learning new stuff. Like I said, I don't know if I said it already, but I'm quitting drinking pop. I finished my pop, what I had left in my house, and I'm not going to buy any more. I think that it's time I start being more healthier about things, and sometimes it's hard. You know, you get depressed at a point where you don't want to eat. I'm kind of at that point, so I have to like force myself to eat sometimes. Um, it really sucks, but it is what it is, and it's nothing new to me. I'm used to it, but I'm trying to, like I said, better myself mentally and physically. So I think eliminating the pop is good. Um, and all I have left to drink is water and coffee. I feel like I said this already. I can't remember though. That's how bad my memory is. I can't remember if I said something a couple of minutes ago or not. But I think that's it for now. I better try and get to work. I'm super anxious right now though. Like I might have to take my Klonopin just to calm me down. I don't know what's causing me such anxiety right now. I feel like I'm putting too much pressure on myself sometimes, and sometimes I end up just sitting there and not accomplishing anything, just because my anxiety gets so bad. So hopefully it calms down, and I can get some work done and have a productive day. So I think that's it for me for now. Yeah, the video is getting to be too long. So anything else, I will make another vlog later if I have time before work, and if I have anything else to say, as per usual. But in closing, I hope I get some work done, and hope I have a good day, and hopefully we don't get too much snow. I'm not ready for a lot of it yet, but I mean, it'll be here soon, so should be interesting. Like I said, I don't know if I said in the beginning of the video, but most of the week calls for snow, so it might just be flurries and not much accumulation, so that's a good thing. Because I'm not ready for full-blown winter yet, especially with trying to keep my apartment cool. I know it's getting down into the 30s at night, which, you know, I wake up and I'm cold already because I turn the heat off at night. And here I go rambling again. I'm going to shut up now. So I'm going to try and get some work done, and hopefully I'm successful at that, and then I have to get ready for work, and then I'll probably make another vlog tomorrow instead of later today, because I don't think I'll have enough time to do another one today. But this is all me trying to be consistent again with the vlogging, and try to be consistent with everything else. That's one of my weak points, is that I'm not consistent enough with things. So that's just one more thing I'm trying to do to better myself, is be consistent. And I was doing pretty good for a while there until that Jane thing happened with being consistent with my vlogs. But now that it seems to have passed. I don't know for sure if there's anything else that's going to pop up as far as that goes, but I'm just being cautious, and trying to be productive and trying not to let anything get me down. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll see you guys in the next one.